Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up.
That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show.
In the last 4 years, you've seen the true colors of everybody that didn't like us. So I'm not going to say names right now. But only thing I'm going to say is, you better hope your ass don't get in trouble. And you need Murphy to get you out of it.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show. When you got to tune in, want the real in your host. What's going on, man? She knows the most. Memphis and Mid-South, tune in, cause the diva is on.
And good evening, you're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 31, Comcast 17. You can also download our app, Roku app. You can watch the show on Amazon, Apple TV, On Demand, Fire TV, YouTube, Facebook Live, and more. And you can go back and rewind the show, watch the show again if you want to. All you have to do is download the Roku app or your Apple TV, your smartphones, smart TVs, and you can watch the Towanna Murphy Show live any day you want to. If you missed the show this week or you missed the show last week, you can go back and watch the Towanna Murphy Show on SVP TV, Comcast 17, Comcast 31. You can watch it on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Fire TV, On Demand, YouTube, Facebook Live, and more. Welcome to the Towanna Murphy Show. Tonight, y'all, I got several things that I just wanted to discuss, but I wanted to start off with some sad news. Many of you know the MAPCO lady, Linda Backus-White. Linda Backus-White has been a pillar in this community for years. I met Linda Backus-White about 11, 12 years ago, and she has been my friend ever since. She has supported me in everything that I have done, everything that I'm doing. Even recently, she supported me in some stuff that was going on, and she passed away. Today is her wake at E.H. Ford Funeral Home on Elvis Presley from 3 to 5, and tomorrow is the funeral at St. Mark's at 11 o'clock a.m. MAPCO lady has been known all through the city. She is one of the main callers on WDIA. If you are a listener to WDIA, you will hear the MAPCO lady's voice because she always has something to say about the community, about what's going on in her community, and if there is an issue, you will hear the MAPCO lady. It is sad news for the community, not just for the community, but for all of the WDIA listeners. She was known all through the city, and tomorrow we will be laying the MAPCO lady to rest at St. Mark's Church. I didn't write the address down, I should have, but I'll put all of the information on my page after I'm done with the show. I'm going to miss the MAPCO lady. The MAPCO lady has had my back for years. No matter what it was, she's always been there. And so this is her day. It's her day. Today and tomorrow is her day. I couldn't go see her today because I wasn't ready to see her today. I went to see her about a week before she died. She was at home and I went to see her and I sat with her for a few hours. But it's just sad news for us. But she fought a long fight, and if anybody knows the MAPCO lady, she was outspoken, she was cheery, she would dance, she'd do anything, and if you had something going, I promise you, the MAPCO lady would be there. If there's something going, she will be there, and she will be missed. She will be missed. So we are going to miss Linda Backus-White, a.k.a. the MAPCO lady. And I will see you tomorrow, Lady Bug. I will see her tomorrow as we lay her to rest at 11 o'clock at St. Mark's Baptist Church. I think it's Fort Lauderdale. I think that's where the church is, on Fort Lauderdale. But I'll put all of the information up on my Facebook page shortly after I'm done with the show. Now, Connor's Cleaning Services. Connor's Cleaning Services offers you general cleaning, deep cleaning, carpet cleaning, floor stripping, wax, sanitizing, emergency cleaning, and more. If you need your carpets cleaned, if you need a floor stripping, if you need waxing, if you need anything, call Mr. Connor at 901 901-596-9297. That's 901-596-9297. That is Mr. Connors. Mr. Connors Cleaning Services. If you call him and you need your carpet clean, just tell him Towanna Murphy sent you and he will give you the Towanna Murphy cleaning special. Many of y'all know y'all need y'all carpets clean, and I need my carpets clean too. I need Ethan's carpets clean. So I'm going to give him a call too, because I need some stuff done. I don't need the floors put up, but I need my floors. I need the carpets clean, because Muffin and Ethan waste everything. They sneak and bring juices in their room. Y'all know y'all got kids. Some of y'all got kids and they bring juice, sodas, all kind of stuff. My kids sneak and do it because they know if I catch them, they're going to get it. But they end up wasting something. That's how I end up finding out. And so, Connors Cleaning Services offers all of that. He has so much stuff that he offers. I just couldn't say it all. But if you need your carpet clean, emergency cleaning, floor stripping, etc., call Mr. Connor at 901-596-9297 and tell him Towanna Murphy sent you, and he will give you the Towanna Murphy discount. Now on to more news. Y'all. We got to talk about this election, the primaries. Many of us know that the primaries are only in one location for the first 2 days. So yesterday and today and tomorrow, you can only vote at one location, and that's the downtown commissioner's office. That's a fool. So you go downtown by the downtown commissioner's office and you see every candidate within a 1 block radius hollering. Everybody. When I drove around there the other day, everybody was hollering yesterday. Everybody. Every time I walked past, somebody gave me some literature. And I said, I'm okay. I know who I want to vote for. And so I think that was kind of crazy and off the wall that you only got one place to vote for the next 3 days. And then Monday, it spread it out to 26 different locations. We used to have 26 different locations. We used to have like maybe 15 or 18, I'm not mistaken, locations. We used to have those locations done. But lately, the last 3 days, they'll be only at one place, which is the county commissioner's office. It's a commission. The commission. I think it's a commission. I don't know. Either way, I'm mad. Because I just think that, when early voting started, it needs to start at all the locations. But they're going to do what they want to do no matter what we do or no matter what we say. They're going to do what they want to do. So I have to slow down because y'all know I talk fast. And so I have to slow down a little bit. But voting started yesterday. Early voting started yesterday. You will hear me say this for the next 2 years, this year and next year, because these are the 2 election years. So you will hear me say that. You will hear me talk about our local elections. You will hear me say that. My candidate is Erica Sugarman. She's running for County Commissioner District 12. County Commissioner District 12, which is Erica Sugarman. She is running for County Commissioner District 12. You have me say it again. Also, George Summers, he doesn't start running until after the primaries, and he's running for Register of Deeds. He is new to running for Register of Deeds, and we need somebody new in that office. We need somebody new in that office, because I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret with this Register of Deeds office. They do some underhanded stuff, and they've done some underhanded stuff to me recently, without me even having knowledge of things. And so we need somebody in there that's going to be fair all the way around. And I'm saying it the way I'm saying it for a reason. We need somebody in there that's going to be fair. We need somebody that's going to do the job with and not just pass stuff through because of who the person is. And lately, I've been experiencing things from Tamika Gibson's office, and it comes to me, and I'm like, what is this? The other day, I got a letter from Tamika Gibson's office, Register of Deeds, or whatever that stuff is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I said, what is this? So I looked at it. I looked at the paperwork. And I said, what the hell? How are these things happening and I have no knowledge of it? And then you send me a letter, and then I got to take the letter back down there and fuss about it. Why am I getting this letter to Tamika Gibson when I don't have any recollection of what's going on? I have not gotten anything in the mail. You have not called me. Nobody has said anything to me. All I know is stuff is happening and I don't know anything about it. I find out about it later. Or when she sends me stuff in the mail, we have people in there that's doing underhanded stuff, and we don't have any recollection of what's going on in that office. So Tamika Gibson, I don't know if she's signing off on it or not. All I know is stuff is being run through and passed through, and I'm not aware of it until I get a letter in the mail. So that's one of the things that we're going to have to change, because if you can't be fair in these seats, then you don't need to be sitting in office. Period. Because I'm seeing some things happen in these offices that's not appropriate, and it's not being handled correctly. Not just Tamika Gibson's office, when I get letters of stuff that I know I don't have any recollection of, but in the general sections office, in the criminal courts, I'm getting stuff and I'm like, what is this? I don't have, what are the proper procedures for stuff to be slid through without me knowing anything? Slid through without me knowing anything. Which means we need to change our administrations. We need to change who we elect in these offices. Yes, I'm talking about Tamika Gibson. Yes, I am. Because some things have come through to me. And I'm mad. I'm like, what the hell? Ain't no hearings. How could you approve stuff and it's not a hearing? I'm telling you from my own experience, what I experienced with Tamika Gibson's office. Now, I don't know if it's Tamika Gibson pushing it through. I don't know if it's the people that's working for her that's pushing things through without my knowledge, without me even knowing anything, that I get a letter in the mail of something that went through or something that was approved or something that was done without me even knowing about it. And I'm supposed to know everything that is happening up front. Now, I'm telling y'all from my experience, what I've experienced for the last few days, the last 2 weeks, what's been coming to me from these different offices, and I'm not aware of them. We have to do something different. We have to change who we elect in these seats. Because if we don't, we're going to continue to get the foolery that we're dealing with right now. Not just me, but for a whole lot of people that's dealing with foolishness right now. I talked to a few people. I paused for a minute because I make sure I got my words right. I talked to a few people. I've sent some letters out to a few people. I've emailed a few people. Not just on my behalf, but on some other people's behalves. That things are being swept under the rug or pushed away for no reason or because of who the person is. I have a young lady that I've been speaking up for with some trouble that she's had with another city official. And everything that she's put out there has been swept under the rug. So I'm trying to say, what I'm saying to you is this. We gotta elect somebody in these offices that is honest. We gotta elect somebody in here that knows that knows that fair is fair. All the way across the board. Fair is fair. Now I have my people that I'm rooting for. And then I'm gonna give her just this fresh shout out. Heidi Klum is one of the people that I'm rooting for. Erica Sugarman, County Commissioner, District 12. If you are in District 12, vote for Erica Sugarman. We need a lady in that seat that's going to be fair. There's never been a woman appointed to that seat. So let's appoint a woman to the seat. Let's get her in the seat. George Summers, Register of Deeds. He's running. He's new. He's going to be fair. Because y'all know in your heart that we be giving away our property to these out-of-town companies. And these out-of-town companies come back and they overcharge us for renting their houses, because whatever's going on in their deeds office, they're giving our properties away to these foreigners and these out-of-town people, and these out-of-town people come, they take our properties, and then they take the price up, and then they rent it to us for 3 times the amount, because they're giving away properties. So I think George Summers and a few other people can change what's happening in those offices. It's a fool. I want y'all to know. It's a fool out there. They crazy. They fighting. They get on people's nerves. They doing a whole lot of stuff. I want y'all to know they are doing a whole lot of stuff. But we need some honest people in office. We gotta do that. Our local elections are the best. Not often say the best elections, no. But our local elections are the most important elections. They're the most important. And of course, y'all gonna hear me say this a whole lot of times, because for the next 2 years is election season. So I'm going to stress that every show that our local elections are the most important election, because these are the people that represent us. They represent us. And we are now in the primaries. We don't know who's going to win at the end of the primaries. All I know is who I'm rooting for, which is Erica Sugarman, County Commissioner, District 12, George Summers, Register of Deeds, Heidi Kuhn, Criminal Clerk, Court. Who else? Who else I'm rooting for? Who else? There's a few of them. I'd rather not name the rest of them, because they ain't gave me no money. Look, they ain't gave me no money. I'd rather talk about the rest of them right now until I give me some money. But they will. And I've gotten a few phone calls, so that'll be taken care of this week. But I just wanted to make sure I stress the ones that I'm rooting for. Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86. She is running again, so y'all know that's my girl. Me and her spoke yesterday. Me and her talk all the time on a regular basis. You know, if she has something she needs to tell me, then she tells me, and she let me know what's going on. So of course I'm supporting Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86. I am supporting her. Now, throughout the primaries, we'll know who's who. Primaries are over. May 3rd, we'll know exactly who's being pushed to those seats. Oh, and I endorsed Charlie Cadswell, who's running for County Commissioner, District 6. I endorsed Charlie Cadswell. So I'm asking you to vote for County Commissioner. I've already gave him the title. County Commissioner Charlie Cadswell. Charlie Cadswell is running for County Commissioner, District 6. I'm also supporting him. I endorsed him. Erica said 7 commissioners' positions will be determined in the primaries. Right. There is no general. They're done May 3rd. After this primary, May 3rd, we'll know who's going to sit in those county commissioner seats. We'll know. They're not in the general. General election is totally different. That is my state representatives. That is general is state representatives. It is Shelby County mayors. It is the governors. I think I got them all. Am I missing something? Is the school board? I don't know who else I'm missing. Who else I'm missing, Erica? Who else I'm missing? I'm trying to figure out what's all in a general. I know the Register of Deeds is the generals. I know that's it. Now whoever wins the primaries for Shelby County Clerk's office will go on to the general. I know that. Okay, there's no Republicans running against y'all. Okay, just all Democrats. Okay. So whoever wins. Whoever wins May 3rd is the last day to vote. That is the final day for primary voting, and we will know May 3rd who will sit in those seats for the next 2 years. We'll know who's in those seats. Well, county commission, is county commission 2 years or 4 years? No, I didn't know that. I don't know what that part is. All right, I got it. All right, I got it. We'll know who wins on May 3rd for those seats. Elections are very important. It is very important that you vote. Very important. Very important. Y'all gotta vote. You gotta vote. Get out there and vote. Early voting already started. Early voting already started. Vote. That's all I can say. All I can do is stress over and over that we gotta vote. It is important for us to vote. Stop putting these same people in seats. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Thank you, Clarence, Miss Betty. I see y'all because I'm also live on TV, so I'm trying to answer y'all and TV. I'm looking at both of y'all. I ain't gonna even say no. I was gonna say something stupid. I ain't gonna even say it though. I was gonna say something. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you, Betty. Erica. Vote. That's all I can say is vote. Y'all gonna hear this every show. Vote until primary is over. Then after primary is over, y'all will hear me say, vote again, because we'll be in the general election. And Mary Harris will be my guest on April 20th. He will be my guest. And I will even open my lines for you to ask Mary Harris. Any questions you may have for Mary Harris, I will open my lines so you can ask him any question you want to ask him. He is also in the primaries. He's running against Ken Moody. He's running against Ken Moody. Ken Moody. I need y'all to vote. I need y'all to vote. These elections are so important. Now, I tried to get Ken Moody on the show. He didn't respond to my phone calls. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I spoke to him earlier before he ran, but everybody gets the opportunity to share my platform. I don't discriminate against anybody. Everybody gets a chance to come on my platform. I have not said who I'm supporting, except the ones I just told y'all about earlier. When it comes to the mayor's race, if they want to come on the show and talk, they can. They can. They can't tell me their platform. They can't tell me what they want to do or what their plans are if they get elected. Mary Harris is running for re-election. So no matter what you do, no matter what we say, you're going to always have some negatives that come against any politician that's running for office. He did this. She did this. They did this. Don't matter. They're politicians. Politicians lie. I'm just saying. Politicians lie. They all got liabilities. So you can't separate one from the other. Did that person did this? That nobody's perfect. Let me just say that. Nobody's perfect. And when we all become perfect, then we can judge. But until then, we can't judge because nobody's perfect. Nobody. So you can't come tell me, well, Mary Harris did this and Mary Harris did this, and then some, you can't. The next person can't come tell me, well, Ken Moody ain't did nothing. I hear it all. I hear it all. I hear stuff about every candidate that's running. I hear it all. But guess what? Nobody's perfect. Somebody's going to make a mistake somewhere. Somebody's going to do some stupid stuff somewhere. It's foolishness all through there. That's why they're politicians. They all got liabilities. That's what they do. They just lie. They all got liabilities. No matter what you say, they're going to lie to you. That's what they do. That's their jobs, to lie. Now, you got some politicians that will do what they say do. Then you got some that's just going to flat out lie. And when he get in their office, he's going to do everything opposite of what he told us or what she told us. They're going to do everything opposite. So we cannot just get out there and say, oh, he did this, oh, she did this. So what? They all make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. I'm quite sure you made some mistakes. I know I've made a whole lot of mistakes. And guess what? I'm probably going to make a few more mistakes. I ain't perfect. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But what I've done is I learned how to go back and correct those mistakes. I'll go back and fix things that I have broken or that I think I broke. I'll go back and fix it. You just have to. Now, some people ain't gonna do it. Everybody ain't Towanna Murphy that's gonna go back and say I'm sorry. Most people ain't gonna go say I'm sorry at all. But I do. I just do. I got 2 minutes and I gotta go to a quick commercial break. So I have 2 minutes before I go to commercial break. But I said 3 minutes before I go to commercial break. Because when I come back from my commercial break, I'm going to talk about the violence that keep rising in our city. The 8-year-old girl that was shot in the head. And our flash flooding that we had yesterday. I meant to send Debbie that picture, make sure I send her a picture when I come back from commercial break. But until then, I got about 2 more minutes. I can talk about this political stuff that's going on right now. And so, all I'm saying to y'all, vote smart, vote wise. Research all of your candidates. Go find out what they've done. Find out what they've done in the community. Find out what they're doing right now. Go back and look at the candidates that you decide you want to vote for. And when you have done that, and you're confident in your candidate, then you vote. Don't just vote on what somebody's telling you about a candidate. Go do your research. Find out about that person. Now, am I Amy Wyrick fan? No. I want Amy Wyrick out of office. But see what y'all learn, what y'all do, what y'all mess up at, where y'all mess up at. This is where y'all mess up at when you go for Amy Wyrick. No matter what she's done, no matter what she's doing, no matter how much evidence she swept up under the rug, she's still our DA as of right now. She's still our DA. So am I going to disrespect our DA? No, because she's still our DA right now. As of right now, Amy Wyrick is our DA. We got people that's running against her in this election. Now, I've heard all the sayings. I've heard a whole lot of sayings. The sayings, these are the sayings that's coming to me. I'm going to tell y'all what the sayings are that come to me. The saying is, if Janika White or Linda Harris win the primaries, then one of those women can beat Amy Wyrick. But if Steve Mulroy wins the primaries, then Amy Wyrick will get back in office. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Let me repeat it again, because y'all know I'm an educator. So being an educator, I repeat stuff a lot. The saying is, if Janika White and Linda Harris, if one of them win the primaries, then they're strong enough to beat Amy. But if Steve Mulroy get in there, they're saying Amy Wyrick gonna win. Well, here's my take on that. Whether Steve Mulroy win the primaries, whether Linda Harris win the primaries, or whether Janika White win the primaries, whoever wins that primary, then if y'all want Amy out of office, like y'all say y'all want Amy out of office, then you vote for the person that's running against her. It shouldn't matter who it is. It shouldn't matter. Y'all do that stuff a lot. Well, I ain't gonna vote for him because, no. If Steve Mulroy wins the primary, then we need to rally around Steve Mulroy. If Linda Harris wins the primary, then we need to rally around Linda. If Janika White wins the primary, then we need to rally around Janika. That's how we change administrations. That's how we get things done. We want her out of that, then we got to do our part. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. I gotta go to a commercial break. Listen, you're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right now on SVP TV, Comcast 1731, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, On Demand, YouTube, and Facebook Live. Remember, news is news. Facts are facts. Miss Rita sang the blues, and Towanna gonna bring you the news. I'll be right back right after this.
Can you actually imagine hosting your next event at the all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center? Yes, spacious, beautiful venue with plenty of parking, located in the heart of East Memphis. Let us host your next intimate birthday gathering, family repast, bachelorette party, wedding and reception, baby shower, corporate meeting, social club event. Call us today. Don't wait. 901-244-6874. The all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center.
This show right here, SVP TV, Comcast 17, Comcast 31, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, On Demand, YouTube, Facebook Live, and more. If you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show, you can call me directly at 901-437-2717, 901-437-2717 if you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show. Also, Connor's Cleaning Services. They offer general cleaning, deep cleaning, carpet cleaning, floor stripping, wax, sanitize, and emergency cleaning. If you would like your carpets clean or anything done, call Mr. Connor at 901-596-9297. That's 901-596-9297. Tell them you want the Towanna Murphy special, and we will give you a discount on cleaning any carpet in your home, stripping your floors, waxing, sanitizing, or emergency cleaning. Give Mr. Connor a call today, 901-596-9297. That's 901-596-9297. Now let's jump back into this show. We know that violence. You know what? No, before I go into violence, let's go into the flash flooding yesterday. Yesterday in Binghamton, they had flash flooding all through North Memphis yesterday, and we seen the alligator. I seen the alligator. Well, I wasn't in North Memphis, but I was looking at who picture did I see? Was it Brian Harris? I don't know who picture it was. I don't know if it's Brian Harris or DeWan Hendricks. I don't know which one, but either one, I seen their pictures, and a whole big alligator in North Memphis, a whole big alligator. Because baby, that water was rising, baby. I think it was waist, almost to the waist or something. I don't know. I seen people walking through there. But anyway, we had an alligator in North Memphis. I didn't even think an alligator was smart enough to go to North Memphis, baby. North Memphis is hood. You don't go to North Memphis. You don't want to mess with North Memphis, but we got alligators in North Memphis. I ain't never seen no alligator in Memphis. In my 15 years of living here in Memphis, I've never seen an alligator in the hood. Yeah, we got alligators in the hood. Baby, I was tripping when I seen that. I was like, a whole alligator. Look at that. It's on the page. I think mine is on the page. It's on the page. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Brian or DeWan. I don't know who it was. But anyway, I shared it. Or it could have been Jeremy Pierre. Don't know. Either one, I shared it. Whatever it was, I shared it. And the alligator it was a big alligator too. It wasn't no baby alligator. We got alligators. We got a whole alligator in Memphis. A whole alligator in the hood. Baby. And now make you skeptical to go to the hood because you think an alligator go jump out of the bushes. Scared to walk in North Memphis. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry though. I'm just saying it was a whole alligator. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to make sure I specify that we had a whole alligator in North Memphis yesterday during the flash floodings. And we had a whole alligator. And I just thought I'd just touch on that real quick before I go into the sad news. Because we had a whole alligator in North Memphis, y'all. A whole big fat alligator. I don't know what's going on there. But it was. And I'm going to leave that right where it is. I'm going to leave it right where it is. And I'm going to keep it moving. Let's go to crime and violence. Keep rising in our cities, not just in Memphis, but we have crime and violence in Marion, West Memphis, and Mississippi. An 8-year-old girl dies from a gunshot wound to the head. 24-year-old Shateria Montgomery was the one that pulled the trigger. Now, from my understanding, it started over a splatter ball, I think it's called. Splatter ball. They was playing splatter ball, and I don't know, something when it got serious. And when it got serious, Shanteria Montgomery got a gun and started shooting. And when she started shooting, she shot an 8-year-old girl in the head, not even paying attention to her surroundings and what's going on. There are kids playing outside in Marion, Arkansas. There are kids playing out there. And we don't have enough sense as adults to not shoot where kids are playing. I would say not shoot, period. Whoever you were aiming at to shoot, you should have shot them or found them. I'm just saying, you should have found them at another different time, another different place where they were by themselves. If you were going to shoot, you should have found him by himself and shot. But you don't shoot out there where there's a bunch of kids playing. Now a mother is without her daughter. From my understanding, she died yesterday morning. I'm not quite sure, so don't quote me on that one. Either way, she died from a gunshot wound to the head. She was rushed to Bonner Hospital, and that's where she died. I watched the news and how she had no remorse for what she did. She didn't even look like she was sorry. So when do we put the guns down? When do you stop shooting? I put a post up there on my page the other day, and I said, I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what the caption was. But I know I said something to, don't shoot. I want to play outside. I want to live. Something like that. Something to that magnitude is what I said. But we have to do better. We, as adults, have to grow up and learn how to deal with conflict. That's where conflict resolutions come in, that we have to deal with conflict differently than what we've been dealing with it, because most of y'all just run and get a gun and you want to shoot because you mad, you angry. They done pissed you off. You want to shoot. What happened to a good old-fashioned ass whooping? What happened to that? What happened to, we gonna scrap, head up. If I win, we shake hands, we go home. If you win, we shake hands, we go home. But we live to fight a whole nother day. What happened to good old-fashioned ass whoopings? Here. What happened to here? You know what happened to here? We started being little punks. That's how I'm just gonna call it how I see it. We started being little punks. We don't want to fight no more. We want to get an old-fashioned ass whooping. We want to draw guns, shoot. Because at the end of the day, it's 2 lives gone. Both lives are gone. The person that you shot, life is gone. And your life is gone because you're going to spend life in prison. So what's all that for? Fight. Get it over with. Whoever win. Shake hands, go home. Learn to fight and live another day. Kevin, I agree. Everybody's strapped. Everybody ready to shoot. The first time you get mad at somebody, you shooting. Because you don't want to fight head up. Back in the day, it was a head up fight. Head up. You get knocked out, that's it, that's all. Going on by your business. But nowadays, everybody want to just grab a gun and just start shooting. I just want to shoot. I'm just gonna shoot. I'm shooting. I think the only time that you should shoot a gun, and this is just my opinion, I think the only time you should shoot a gun is when you have to protect your family. When somebody coming in your house and you have to protect your family. Or like that man did when they tried to rob him and take his truck at the gas station and he shot. Justifiable. That's justifiable. I think those are the only reasons that you should shoot anybody, is if you have to protect you. And you have to protect your family. Those are the only those are the only reasons that I just, in my head, I just think that those are the only reasons you should have to use a gun, is protect your family and protect yourself if they're trying to get you. But to shoot because you're angry, Somebody made you mad? Or retaliate? Some of y'all shooting because you want to retaliate on the brother. Oh, he jumped on me yesterday. Oh, wait till I run into him. Wait till I run into that fool. I'm going to waste that fool. Man, take that ass up and go on about your business. Go. Take that ass up and go on. But you want to go get a gun and shoot up into people's house and spray the people's house. Not even paying attention to who's out there. Kids are in the house. Whatever your beef is with that brother, then you go deal with that brother. Whatever your beef is, go deal with that brother. But what's happening is innocent people are being killed. An innocent 8-year-old girl, second grader, third grader at the most, won't get the opportunity to go outside and play no more. She won't get the opportunity to go to Chuck E. Cheese, get a 9th birthday, play with her Nintendo Switch, if she has one, or her games. She won't get a chance because that chance is taken away by somebody stupid shooting kids outside. Soteria Montgomery need to be, baby, they need to, why come we don't get the electric chair? We need the electric chair back. This is just me. We need the electric chair back. For everybody that do stupid, crazy foolishness, salmonella boo-boo, such as shoot out there where kids are. They need the electric chair. An 8-year-old girl, life gone. 15-year-old boy, life gone. Shooting down on Beale Street. Kids' lives gone. Because of stupid people that just want to shoot a gun for no reason. Or because you just mad. It's people out there, it's kids out there. Y'all have no respect for yourselves. You don't have no respect for the people out there. You just shooting. You don't care who you shoot. And you end up not even getting the target. You end up killing somebody else, such as a kid. You don't even hit the target. You're just shooting. Majority of our generation, the kid, my son's generation, and my son is 7, he'll be 8 this year. And their generation is being wiped out. And they're being wiped out because people don't know how to control their anger issues. And they take it out with gunfire versus just going and fighting and getting a good old ass whooping. So they shoot. Somebody mentioned the conflict resolution a while back. But my question is this. Do you think these kids are going to come for conflict resolution? Unless you catch them on the front end. Unless you catch them at school or you catch them, in a setting where you can talk about conflict resolutions or mental illnesses. If y'all notice, most of the crime that we deal with in the city has been teenagers. 18, 19, 20. All the way to 25, 26 years old. Most of the crimes and things that's been happening in our neighborhoods and the shooting and killings have been 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Kids. These are babies. And you want to know why these kids are shooting and killing each other? Miss Montgomery was 24 years old. 24. And she killed her 8-year-old the other day. And if you look at her, and you look at her response when they arrested her, she didn't have no remorse for it. She's 24 years old. She probably can't even read. Probably can't even write. Ignorant. And I'm calling it that right now because that's how I feel at this point. Because we have an 8-year-old dead for no reason. So So Miss Montgomery was ignorant. 9 times out of 10, she's uneducated. She probably don't have a high school diploma. And if she has a high school diploma, they just passed her because of her age. They didn't pass her because of any other reason. They passed her because of her age. And that's why she's acting the way she's acting. And now she's in jail and she don't even care that she's locked up in jail. And that's why we have so much crime and violence in our city, because our kids are not educated. You want to know why they act out so much? They act out so much because they can't read or write. They can't do math. That's why our children are acting out. That's why you see so many 17, 18, 19-year-olds robbing and killing. Because they feel embarrassed, or they go to games because they can't read or write or do math. They can't read. They're uneducated. These kids are not learning. And so so they won't feel stupid, they run to the gangs. They act like they're big and bad. They start robbing and killing and stealing. Because they just passed them because of their age. That's all the system is doing. And the more they can do that to our kids, the worse off this crime is going to get. When I get 60, 65, 70 years old, do you think I want these kids? I'm just being honest. Do y'all think I want any of these kids at 17, 18, 19 years old to be the next president of the United States? Do you think I want them to even be a healthcare worker? We lost a whole generation. A whole generation is lost. How do we get that generation back? This is questions I just throw out there. How do we get the generations back? We lost a whole generation. And that is why my summer reading camp is from kindergarten to 5th grade. That is why I have the kindergarten to 5th grade summer reading camp. Because I want to catch them in the beginning, before they get to the middle school, before they get to the high school. I want to catch them right there in the beginning so they'll know how to read and write. By the time they get to the 2nd grade, they'll know how to read and write. And believe it or not, my last year's summer camp, I had 3rd and 4th graders that could not read on the kindergarten level. 3rd and 4th graders. They couldn't read, they couldn't write, they couldn't put words in a sentence. By the time they got done with my 8-week reading camp, they were able to read. They were able to do basic math. They were able to put simple words in a sentence. They were able to do sight words and throw those sight words in a sentence. My reading camp was designed for kindergarten through 5th grade. Because I'm trying to catch them in the beginning. Not when they get to high school. Not when they get to middle school. I want to catch them in the beginning. If we catch them in the beginning, then we have saved a whole generation. We cannot save a generation if we're not willing to do the work. Some of us that is like me, TV hosts, or lawyers, doctors, senators, whatever, successful people. Let me just put it that way because I'll be naming forever. Successful people. Somebody taught us. Somebody didn't give up on us. I had teachers that didn't give up on me, even when I wanted to give up. I had teachers that pushed me, that made me work for what I wanted. I had teachers that cared about my education. I had people that cared about us as high school students. We had teachers that would go and do the work. We had teachers that would be on the ground floor. Maybe our teachers would come to your house. They didn't care. Our teachers would come to your house and ask you why you missing school. Because, see, they knew where we were going to be. Because we had teachers that really cared about us when we were in high school. When we were in middle school, we had teachers that cared about our education. These days, we don't have teachers that care about these kids' education. We have teachers that just there for a check. They want a check. The No Child Left Behind Act. They left our kids behind because they just passed them because of their age, not because of the knowledge of what they know. I have high school kids, 12th graders that can't even read at the 3rd grade level, but they're getting ready to graduate. They're getting ready to walk out to the world next month with a high school diploma, and they can't read at the 3rd grade level. You tell me what we messed up at. The young lady that got arrested, Miss Montgomery, she was just 24 years old. And she killed an 8-year-old. Shooting. And her remarks, her demeanor was like, I don't care. So what? I killed somebody. Now why? Because she don't care. She wasn't educated. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can tell by looking at her that she wasn't educated, 24 years old. Shooting. You can tell she wasn't educated from there. I'm just going to put it out that she wasn't educated. Because we missed that whole generation. And that's why we got them 17 through 25-year-olds that's out there gangbanging, killing. Some of them got high school diplomas, but they can't read. They can't even sign their names. They can't even write in cursive because they just letting them go by. The system is just letting them go by, and that is why we got so much crime. That is why we got so much violence. That's why we got kids being killed in the street, shot up. That's why we're dealing with that right now. Say what you want to say. That all triggers back to educating our children. And I refuse to let my son be a statistic. Ethan has issues. Ethan fights. He like his mama, he fights. And he has an anger problem. But y'all know what I did, and I'm not afraid to tell y'all about my son. My son has an anger problem. But guess what I did? I went and got him some help. I went and got Ethan some help for his anger problem. Ethan is smart. Ethan is 7 years old. Ethan math skills is at a 7th grade level. Ethan reads now at an 8th grade, 9th grade level. Ethan is extremely smart. And when he can't get his way, and when he can't get what he wants, he gets angry. Because he's the only child. He is the baby of everybody. He's the youngest. So Ethan thinks he can get angry and strike out at people. So now I got anger. I got Ethan. His mom needs to go to anger management too. But that's the point. But Ethan is an anger management class. He's not even anger management. He's in behavior classes. Because if Ethan doesn't get what he wants, he gets angry. But I refuse to let my son be anybody's statistic. But Ethan is 7 years old and he's highly intelligent. Ethan can teach a 9th grader, a 10th grader, a 11th grader how to read. That's how smart Ethan is. Ethan says stuff that I can't even comprehend. I'll be like, what you just say to me? And he'll say it again, and guess what I do? I go get the dictionary because I don't know what he just said to me. Some stuff Ethan will say, some words Ethan will use. I'll be like, where do you get that word from? So I go look it up just to see what he just said. Read the definition of it. Then I go back to him. Because Ethan is just that smart. And that's my 7-year-old. Ethan is on division at 7 years old. We're almost done with division. Me and Ethan will get ready. And in fact, by the summertime, we'll be working on fractions. And he already knows a portion of fractions already. He knows what 75% is, 3/4. He can tell, he knows 50% is half. He knows that a fourth is 25%. And he's just 7. He's just 7. Because I refuse to let my son become a statistic. So whatever he not learned in school, his mama got his back. Whatever he doesn't know, his mama got his back. Because I'm going to make sure he know it. During the pandemic, while everybody was sitting around letting their kids play or do whatever they want to do, or play on the video games, or do whatever they do, Ethan was learning. Ethan had flashcards. Ethan was doing sight words, math, writing full sentences, learning about his history. So I didn't let Ethan just sit around and do nothing during the pandemic. No ma'ams, no sirs. I worked with my son because I refuse to let my son become a statistic. He's 7 years old. And he's smart as a whip. And you know he's smart anytime. He can control my TV with his cell phone. He controls my TV with his cell phone. So you know he's a genius. He's a genius. My son got so much stuff going on in his head. He's so smart he don't know what to do with his own self. He don't do his own because he just thinks 24 hours a day. He knows everything about weather. He watched Joey Sellepeck. My son's favorite person is Joey Sellepeck. He's 7 years old. And he likes to watch Joey Sellepeck and talk about the weather. He likes Jeremy Pierre. He's like a big fan of Jeremy Pierre and Joey Sellepeck. Because every night before he goes to bed, Ethan wants to watch the news. He want to hear what Jeremy Pierre said. He want to hear what Joey Sellepeck said. Mama, put it on Fox 13. My son loves the news. He wants to see what's going on in the world. I'm just telling y'all, he knows politics. He even better. I think he almost better than me in politics. He just said it. But before Ethan goes to bed, he wants to watch Joey Sellepeck. He wants to watch the weather, and he wants to watch to see what Jeremy Pierre is saying. My son is a big fan of them. Now, most people get kids, and they get fans. They fans of artists, music artists, rap artists. 7 years old, rap artists. They want to be fans of rap artists. But my son is fans of doggone TV news anchors, and I'm not mad at him. In the morning, he want to look at Moral Purvis. This is just Ethan. He want to watch Moral Purvis in the morning. When we get up and I get my son ready for school, he'll turn on Fox 13 and say, Mom, I want to watch Moral Purvis. Let's see what she's talking about this morning. That's just, he's 7. He's 7. And that's who he looks up to. Moral Purvis, Jeremy Pierre, Joey Sellepeck. He's a news person. He watches news when he wake up. He watches news when he go to sleep. Because I want my son to be educated. And if those are the people that he looks up to, then guess what? He's doing a good thing. He's doing a good thing because those are his role models. Baby, if he see Joey Sellepeck or Jeremy Pierre or Moral Purvis, my son will probably have a fit. He'll go into a whole little frenzy if he met them in person. He seen an interview that I did with Jeremy Pierre last year, and he had a whole fit. Mom, oh my God, my mom's with Jeremy Pierre. I was like, really, Ethan? You excited? You excited? But see, that's the kind of stuff we have to do. In order for us to move forward and minimize the crime and violence in our city, we have to educate our kids. Our kids are not educated. We have an 8-year-old dead, and she's shot by a 24-year-old. That whole generation got lost. So it's going all the way back to what I just said. That whole generation is lost. So now we got to deal with mental illness, and we got to deal with conflict resolutions. We got to stop them in the beginning. We stop them in the beginning, we can probably minimize the stuff that we got going on now. Thieving, stealing. Come on, these people crazy. We can't even go to the gas station. I got to have my gun at the gas station. Because we get robbed at the gas station. They're attacking women at the gas station in broad daylight. Young kids, not old, young kids, 17, 18 years old, attacking women and men at the gas station. We even got to be careful going to the gas station in the daytime. Most people say, don't go to the gas station at night. No, be safe. You're not even safe in the day. How many minutes I got? I got 1 minute. Y'all listen, I got to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 31, Comcast 17. Remember, if you would like to advertise or sponsor, y'all talk fast, y'all catch me. If you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show, you can call me in 901-437-2717. Listen, news is news. Facts is facts. Miss Ruby sung the blues. And Towanna gonna bring you the news. Until next week, good night and better tomorrows.
Hey folks, it's Issa Haddad here. I got some good news and a special invitation for you to come see me here at Sunrise Collierville. Come on down, check out my inventory with new, pre-owned, and certified vehicles to choose from. I can get you financed when no one else can. Come on by, bring your family. I treat you like family. Come see me, Issa, here at the #1 dealership in the Mid-South, 4605 Houston Levy Road, Sunrise Collierville. Come on down, check out my inventory with hundreds of vehicles to choose from, pre-owned, new, and certified.
Good news from Sunrise Chevrolet. Get in your new vehicle today. Come on in, ask for Issa. Bankrupt, slow pay, bad credit, it's okay. Let Issa put you in your brand new truck or car today when you shop at Sunrise Chevrolet Collierville.
And don't forget, ask for me, Issa.
Can you actually imagine hosting your next event at the all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center? Yes, spacious, beautiful venue with plenty of parking, located in the heart of East Memphis. Let us host your next intimate birthday gathering, family repast, bachelorette party, wedding and reception, baby shower, corporate meeting, social club event. Call us today. Don't wait. 901-244-6874. The all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center. Download the SVP app today on Roku, Apple, and Fire TV. Watch us. You know why?
We're gonna make you fall in love with SVP.